Children, so far we have seen the games at home, the games at school, playing together, and fun and fights at play. So, referees, who are the children? Referees. And next one is coaches. So, children, referees and coaches, they guide the players and they help the players to play fairly and follow the rules of the game. So if referees and coaches are not there, we will violate the rules and they won't play fairly. That is why referees and coaches help the players to play the game fairly. Okay, right. Now let's go for some other means of recreation. Some other means of recreation. So, what are the other means of recreation apart from these games? So, first one is puppet show. First one is puppet show. Children, here see Khathputli, the popular form of Indian puppetry. See, puppet show, in this puppet show, there will be a dolls, children, and the dolls will be, dancing, and they will be giving the information or giving the, they will be playing the drama, okay. So here see, puppet show is a small figure of a doll. It is a small figure of a doll or animal or human being made up of cloth. So it's a small figure of a doll or animal or human being made of cloth. So in this puppet show, either the doll will be there or animal or human being made of cloth, is there. It is moved with the help of strings attached to its body parts. So actually, in front, these dolls will be there, see, children, and back, these dolls will be moved with the help of a string, or a rope. Puppetry is the art of making and handling puppets. So what is, children, puppetry? What is puppetry? It is the art of making and handling puppets. Making and handling puppets. So here puppet show is a play which is made up of cloth. Actually it can be played with the help of a doll, animal or human being made up of cloth. And puppetry is the art of making and handling puppets. A puppeteer is a person who moves the puppets and speaks and sings as well. So puppeteer, who is the person, children? Who is the person? Puppeteer. He is or she is the person. Puppeteer, is a person who moves the puppets. He moves the puppets. Moves the puppets and speaks and sings as well. Speaks and sings as well. So it appears like children, have you ever seen the puppet show? Okay, in puppet show, actually, it appears like the dog will be speaking, the doll will be speaking, the doll will be singing. No, actually, it is not the doll. Back of that, one person will be there. His name or her name is puppeteer. Okay, she or he only moves the puppets with the help of a string, and he or she only the speak and sing as well. Okay, so the total drama is played by the person only in the form of the dolls, in the form of the dolls or animals or human beings made up of cloth. And here see, puppet show are an old form of entertainment. And nowadays, I think children, you go to any place, puppet show will not be present. Why? Because it is an old form of entertainment. They are very popular among village folk. So this puppet show is very popular among village folk children. In villages, you can observe this puppet show, children. These show often tell stories that are humorous and have a morals as well. Okay, so these shows, this puppet show tells the story that are humorous, that are generous, and the moral stories also, children. Sometimes Ram Leela is also depicted through puppet show. So here see Ram Leela. Ram Leela can be depicted through puppet show. It is Ram Leela is about the greatness of the Rama. Lord Rama can be depicted through the dolls which are made up of the cloth. Actually, these puppet shows are common in the villages. Now you can't see anywhere. It is a old show, children. But this show is under the control of who? Puppeteer only. He or she can move the puppets with the help of the string, and it appears like puppets will be moving. It appears that the dolls will be moving. No, the dolls won't move. Only the man which is behind the screen moves the puppets with the help of the string and sings and speaks also. But as we see, it appears like the doll is singing, the doll is moving, the doll is speaking. No, actually, who is that? Puppeteer only. Okay. Children, see the second one, fairs. See, these fairs are also called as Mela. What is this, children? Melas. Are held in open grounds. These fairs or melas are held in open grounds, children. Children, have you ever visited to the mela? Have you ever seen the mela or the fair? With lots of rides, games, toys, food and other fun activities. So what are present here? Lots of rides. Lots of rides. Okay. Like camel ride, horse ride, games. So many games are also present, children. Toys. Okay, lots of rides, games, toys, food and other fun activities. Okay. So children, see, fairs are also called as melas. They are held in open places or open grounds. And if you will go to the fair or a mela, you can observe lots of rides, children, and games are also present. Toys, food also present, children, and other fun activities. Many types of things are sold in them. So you can buy so many things, children. If you want to buy a toy, if you want to buy any food, you can. Okay. They are organized on festivals such as Diwali, Christmas, Dasara and New Year. So the festivals like Diwali. Okay. Festivals like Diwali, Christmas. Next one is Dasara and New Year. Okay, so here see, these are organized, they are organized, okay, on the festivals such as Diwali. Children, do you know Diwali? It's a festival of lights. Christmas is celebrated on 25th December. This is a day of the birthday of Jesus Christ. And Dasara you know very well, okay, and New Year January 1st. On these days also they organized, they will organize these melas to give the entertainment to the people. Some fairs like Kumbh Mela and Pushkar Mela. What are these, children? Kumbh Mela. Okay, some fairs like Kumbh Mela and Pushkar Mela. See children, Kumbh Mela and Pushkar Mela are also held in religious occasions. What do you mean by religious occasions? Either it might be Hindu, okay, or Buddhist or Jainism. These are religious. Depending upon the religious occasions also, they will arrange the melas. Fairs like Indian International Trade Fair. What is that, children? India International Trade means business, children. Indian International Trade Fair. Surajkund Craft Mela. Surajkund Craft Mela. Surajkund Craft Mela. Book fair and auto fair run for many weeks. So fairs like here India International Trade Fair, Surajkund Craft Mela, Book Fair and Auto Fair. Book Fair and Auto Fair. This runs for many weeks, children. So what these fairs will give us information means, they will give lots of knowledge and lots of entertainment, lots of recreation. Okay, so these fairs are also called as melas. They are held in the open grounds or open places, and you can find lots of rides, games, toys, food and other fun activities. And these melas, okay, these melas, they are organized on festivals such as Diwali, Christmas, Dasara and New Year. Kumbh Mela and Pushkar Mela are organized based on religious occasions. And fairs like India International Trade Fair, Surajkund Crafts Mela, Book Fair and Auto Fair run for many weeks. Okay. Hi children, good morning. So far we have learnt about two. One is a puppet show and second one is fairs or mela. Now see the third one, which is circus. Children, have you ever been visited to the circus? In the circus we will find so many feats done by the people and the animals. In the circus you can find monkeys, okay, you can find elephants and even some more animals also. And the people will enjoy in the circus by seeing the feats and stunts done by the so many people who work in that circus, and it is an entertainment show. Now let us read about or let us study about the circus. Actually this circus is old one. It is an old and popular means of recreation. Circus is an old and popular means of recreation. Okay, it is an old and popular means of recreation. Nowadays we can't find circus anywhere, and if it's an old, in the olden days the people the people like this circus. They used to go to the circus, and the people will buy the ticket by paying the money, and they will see the circus for minimum of 2 or 3 hours. So here see a large number of performers that include clowns. So here that include clowns, children. A large number of performers that include clowns, trapeze artists. These artists are called as trapeze artists. These artists which perform the circus, these are called as trapeze artists. Clowns, trapeze artists, and next one you can see, and acrobats. So here see the number of performers like clowns, trapeze artists, and acrobats are performed to entertain. They perform to entertain the audience. So here clowns, trapeze artists, and acrobats, they perform to entertain. Children, I told you already, number of performers like clowns, trapeze artists, acrobats. Clowns, trapeze artists, and acrobats entertain the people. Now let us see what are clowns. Clowns is nothing but a comic entertainer. Comic means who will do comedy there. Okay, who will do comedy wearing a traditional costume. Children, you observe, if you observe the circus, in the circus, if you ask your elders, there are some people who wear traditional dress. Okay, some people will do magic show. They also wear a costume with a traditional dress. But these circus people will wear the traditional costume and exaggerated makeup. Okay, so those are called as clowns. Next, trapeze artists. What does trapeze artist means, children? It's trapeze means horizontal bar. This is a horizontal bar hung by the ropes. So if you'll observe in the circus, there is a bar like this. Okay, and above that these are hang by ropes to the roof, and the people will do feats here. Those are called as trapeze artists. Next one, acrobats. Acrobats are also the entertainer who performs gymnastic feats. Gymnastic means here see, children, they keep one circle into like big ring, and into the they allow the animals to jump. Through the ring, and at the same time the people also do so many feats with these circles or with these rings, and so many things you can observe, children. So here circus is an old and popular means of recreation. The people will enjoy a large number of performers that include clowns, trapeze artists, and acrobats perform to entertain the audience. Audience means people. See, children, how they are doing the feats, and how they are doing the gymnastics, and how they are performing with the animals. So with this circus, so many people will get the entertainment and recreation. Okay, children, now see the kite flying. Kite flying is popular means of recreation in India. You also enjoy the flying the kites. And children, during which festival we will fly the kites? Yes, during Pongal. So kite flying is also a popular means of recreation. We will enjoy flying the kites. Okay, right. So here people fly kites especially on festivals like Makar Sankranti and Independence Day. Makar Sankranti is Pongal, children. Okay, Makar Sankranti and Independence Day. Yes, children, you also enjoy flying the kites with your friends. This is also popular means of recreation during the Sankranti festival. I mean, in the month of January, okay, we will fly the kites. We will fly the kites, and during Independence Day also. That is on August 15th. So by flying the kites, we will get the enjoyment and entertainment. It is also a recreation. And next one, last one, going to picnics. Going to picnics, fifth one. Children, you enjoy going to the picnic with your friends, yes or no? Yes, sometimes when the weather is good, families go for a picnic. All the family members get a chance to spend time with each other. So here, sometimes when the weather is good, family members go to picnic. So it is a place where all the family members can gather, and they will play the games, and they will spend together, and they will chit chat, and they will relax, and at the same time they eat the food also. Okay, and not only family members, children, even school picnics also. Children, have you ever gone to any picnic with your school friends? Yes, right from first class or even kindergarten also, the school management will arrange the picnic. So it is also a type of recreation. Okay, but so many people, you love water games. Okay, so you love water games, and you prefer to go water games. Right, so this is how we can enjoy in the picnic also. So this here, see, puppet shows, next one fairs, circus, kite flying, going to picnics are also other means of recreation apart from the games. Okay, children, now let us brush up the lesson once again. There are some points. First one, playing games as well as reading books refreshes our mind. Children, not only yourself, even the adults also, I told you already, they might be busy in doing the work. So they will, if they will relaxes for 1 hour, again it refreshes their mind. Even you also, after the school hours, you will go to home, and if you play for 1 hour or at least 1.5 hours, okay, you will, it definitely, it regains your mental peace, and it refreshes your mind. So here, playing games and as well as reading books also. So many people will read the books not only to gain the knowledge, it refreshes the mind of the people. Second one, playing together promotes confidence and harmony. So if you will play with your friends like a teamwork, it builds your confidence, and harmony is nothing but coordination. That means teamwork. That is teamwork. Third one, rules helps to play fairly and resolve fights. So I told you already, here while playing with the other teams, sometimes there might be a chance to raise the fights. So if there are proper rules by talking to the opponent team, and if you will maintain the rules and regulations properly, automatically the fights will be resolved easily. Last one, kite flying. I see, children, you enjoy the flying the kites. Next one, going to circus. Next one, puppet shows and fairs are some other means of recreation. Not only the games like cricket, volleyball, football, or indoor games like ludo, caroms, chess, even the circus, next one fairs, puppet shows, and kite flying also create the enjoyment and entertainment. It's a means of recreation. Okay, now you see the life skills. Take page number 61. Games teaches various qualities like discipline. Yes, children. Games not only gives us the entertainment, but also it teaches the discipline. Discipline means how to maintain with your opponents and how to maintain with your friends and how to move together. Like that, we are going to learn. Next one is honesty. Honesty. Yes. See, sometimes the players will here see it teaches the honesty. Honesty means yes, this is fair and this is not fair, and like that you can learn. Next one, fairness. I told you already, fairness. Fairness is fairness is nothing but how we are playing the game, how fair we are playing the game, how neat we are playing the game. So that is called fairness. Next one, cooperation. Cooperation is nothing but coordination with other team members. Next one is sharing. Sharing your feelings when you will win, and sharing your sadness when you lose. Okay, that is called sharing. Waiting for your turn. Yes. Children, you will wait for your turn. Okay, for example, when you play cricket, if any batsman is going to out, okay, after that you will be waiting for your turn, either for bowling or batting. Next one, tolerance. Yes, it teaches you tolerance. Yes, how patient you are. Okay, next one is team spirit. And team spirit. So these are the advantages, okay, while playing the game. So games not only gives us the entertainment and enjoyment, but teaches us discipline, honesty, fairness, cooperation, sharing, waiting for your turn, tolerance, and team spirit. When you play with your classmates and friends, make sure that you must follow the rules of the game. So this is very important, children. When you will play with your classmates or friends, make sure that you will follow the rules and regulations properly. So this is the end of the lesson recreation number. The unit number is 12. Thank you.